Hello, everybody. Sorry for the late start. Hello, Matt, Apparition, Weibo, Jichan, Owe, and James. Woo! Okay, I have had Umineko on the brain for the past few days, as anyone who's talked to me on Discord or anywhere else for that matter has known. I cannot stop thinking about this. Hello, Eternal Magician. Hello, Beatrice. I just cannot stop thinking about Umineko, you guys. I saw screenshots of the Skyrim Umineko mods, and it looks so good. And now, even though I have over 750 hours in Skyrim between console and PC, oh God, it just makes me want to play it again, just to be Beatrice and just take... Oh, God. Hello, PDI. Welcome to the stream. Anyway, last time we spent a bit more time with Maria and Rosa, and we saw one of the old magic lessons between Beatrice and Maria, and we saw how... Oh, Apparition, that is so sweet, Apparition. Oh, thank you. And anyway, last time we saw Sakutarou turn from a little doll to an adorable little boy lion, and I'm worried about where he is now. But if Maria left him behind in the present, I should say, that means Ange has a possibility of picking him up and taking him to the past with her. Hello, Ruka. Welcome to the stream. Oh, God. Yes, say it just works in red. Yes, to Todd Howard. Hello, Zakuto. Welcome to the stream. Oh, my God. We have so many people already. Okay, so now we are going to do another trip to the future from Angie's perspective. Let's see if she can find Sakutarou. Hopefully Maria left him behind so Angie can go pick him up. Oh, by the way, please tell me if the audio is okay. If you could hear the in-game audio fine, and if you can hear my voice fine too. If anything needs to be louder or softer, please tell me. And there's this person speaking doesn't have a name tag, so...
Yes, I will never forget that.
1987年4月のことです。
It happened in April of 1987.
私は友人からある奇妙な依頼を受けました。
I received a certain strange request from a friend.
とある大富豪の遺品である蔵書が大量に競売にかけられていて、
There was a large collection of books, the former possessions of a very rich man, that were being sold at auction.
その一部に民族学的にも考古学的にも、あるいはオカルト的な意味でも極めて価値の高いものが含まれていると思われる。
And it was thought that some of them might have been extremely valuable to the study of archaeology and folklore, as well as in an occult sense.
その価値を内密に見てほしいというのです。
So this friend wanted to witness their worth confidentially.
87年。
That was 87.
六軒島での事件の半年後。
Half a year after the crime on Rokenjima.
さようです。
Correct.
それらの蔵書は六軒島での難を逃れたものと説明されていました。
It was explained that those books had escaped the disaster at Rokenjima.
それを島の所有者である後宮エバ氏が競売に出したというのです。
The owner of the island, Miss Ushiromiya Eva, put them up for auction.
This was apparently a high-class restaurant. A middle-aged man was sitting across from Angie in a secluded and quiet seat. Amakusa could be seen by the entrance. He was probably keeping a lookout for pursuers from the Sumadera family. God, I'm just thinking back to Higurashi when there are like several major characters, even without sprites, especially in Matsuri Bayashi. And now, like, even this random incidental guy in Umineko has a sprite. Just goes to show you the massive difference in budget. That is insane, James. This guy has an original sprite and a PS3 sprite, but no Steam sprite. Interesting. They couldn't be bothered. So if you use the Steam sprites, he'll show up as an original. Oh my god. And yeah, see, OA, she's smart about this with the mod. Like in the mod, they use the PS3 sprites. If you're using Steam sprites and they don't have it. Which actually makes fucking sense. The scholarly man across from Ange spoke politely, but with enthusiasm. He didn't lay a finger on the food in front of him, so you could tell how excited he was as he spoke fervently. He was a professor at a certain college, and particularly well known as an authority on Western folklore. However, among his life works, that was only a convenient exterior. His true life's work was the study of occultism, Western magic, alchemy, and everything else to do with the occult, as well as demonology. In short, he was the person in the best position to understand the details of Kinzo's research.
まず蔵書を鑑定して分かったことは、後宮江橋には民族学的な教養は全くなく、
First, what I learned by appraising these books was that Miss Ushiromiya Eva had absolutely no education in the study of folklore.
そしてその蔵書の本来の持ち主である後宮金蔵氏は、日本で五子に入る悪魔学の権威であったことは間違いないということです。
And that the original owner of the books, Ushimiya Kinzo, was certainly one of the top 5 authorities on demonology in Japan.
April 1987. A major city antique shop obtained a large quantity of ancient documents that were thought to have a high historical value. They were entrusted with them by Ushiromiya Eva, who wanted them to be sold at auction. At the time, it was thought that Eva would succeed the Ushiromiya family and have all the wealth to herself as the only survivor. However, at that point, not even half a year had passed since the accident, and the others had not been missing long enough to be presumed dead, even under extraordinary circumstances. Because of that, Eva had supposedly been in a very tight spot, financially, unable to even collect on her family's life insurance. It seems she tried to sell everything of value, and even the books kept in the place where she'd escaped harm in, Kuidorian, were used for this purpose. These old books, which would eventually be called the Ushiromiya Library, were later gathered from antique shops by authorities in the field so that they could be appraised, and those authorities were astounded.
少なくとも神秘学の見地から言えば、
At least speaking from the perspective of occultism.
その発見が世界に与えた衝撃は、司会文書発見にも匹敵するものでした。
The impact of that discovery on the world was comparable to the discovery of the Dead Sea Scrolls.
Holy fucking shit. Kinzo's magical archive ain't no joke. Really lends credence to the fact that, you know, the magic is real in at least some capacity.
後宮蔵書には、なんと1000年以上にもわたる間、その存在だけが知られているにもかかわらず、
This is because contained within the Ushiromiya Library were many extremely vital documents that had never been found.
発見されていなかった数々の極めて重要な文献さえ含まれていたからです。
Though their existence had been known of for more than a millennium.
The many dreams of the occult
such as those represented by alchemy, always stirred an intense fascination in dilettantes. It is whispered that many magic books of great historical value, currently unknown to the public, might be in the secret possession of extremely wealthy lovers of the occult. Items such as Leonardo da Vinci's notebooks, which are particularly popular among dilettantes, are said to be prime examples of this. It's said that approximately 5,000 pages of these notebooks currently exist, and that over 10,000 have been lost. But some researchers believe that a large part of this lost portion may be monopolized by certain enthusiasts and members of the extremely rich. It is said that because of this, even now, dilettantes who can't help but seek these spare no expense to search around for quietly hoarded away and unannounced notebooks.
Oh, you guys are too sweet. I gotta read James's joke. Here.
Amongst the books in the Ushirmiya library, however, was one that was out of place. It was a forbidden document, the steam release of Higurashi no Nagokoro ni Matsuribayashi.
Truly the rarest of all documents. Oh, that was great. You guys are so fucking nice.
There is probably no doubting that Ushirmiya Kinzo was himself one of those dilettantes. No one knows what Kinzo went through to obtain those. But there can be no mistake that he uses vast wealth freely. Hello, Strix. Welcome to the stream. Buying them off of other rich people with the same hobby as him. Those books, which were so valuable that enthusiasts could never satisfy their desire to hoard them away, were discovered in large numbers at the end of the 20th century. And their release to the public had given the entire world a massive shock.
この一件により、六軒島の名は全世界に知れ渡ることになります。
Because of this case, the name Rokunjima became known across the world.
そして同時に、六軒島の事故によって未発見のさらに価値ある蔵書が大量に失われた可能性が高いことも全世界に衝撃を与えました。
The world was also shocked to learn that in all likelihood, a large number of even more valuable undiscovered books were lost during the accident on Rokunjima.
これにより、六軒島と後宮蔵書の名は我々にとって生涯忘れないものとなったのです。
Because of this, the names of Rokunjima and the Ushirmiya library will remain in our memories for all time. Our memories. That hour probably meant the occult neck of the woods, with the same hobby as Kinzo. Because of that incident, the name of Rokunjima had taken on a vital meaning in the world of the occult. There certainly had been a lot of reporting about the accident on Rokunjima itself, but not on an international level. However, this one part had spread across the world, taking the image of Rokunjima as a small island in the Izu archipelago and painting it over as a demonic island where riddles, suspicion, mystery, and the occult met. In other words, until Kinzo's library was leaked to the public by Eva, Rokunjima had merely been a nameless island that no one could remember. And certainly not the island of a witch. However, when knowledge of the Ushirmiya library spread all over the planet, Rokunjima's image immediately took on an occult twist.
そして、そこへ起こるのが例のメッセージボトル事件です。
Oh, they found the message bottle.
Oh, I thought that was only in episode 1.
What happened next was the discovery of that message bottle.
これがあの島を魔女の島に変えた。
That's what turned the island into a witch's island.
伊豆諸島の無名の小島がオカルトの島へ。 そして謎の魔女ベアトリーチェの島へと変遷していったのです。
A nameless island in the Izu archipelago began to transition into an island of the occult, the island of the mysterious witch Beatrice.
後ろ宮蔵書とメッセージボトル、このどちらが欠けても六軒島魔女伝説は成り立たなかったと言えます。
Hello, Februaro. Welcome to the stream. And hello, Pika Blue. Welcome as well.
You might say that lacking either the Ushiromiya library or the message bottle, the Rokunjima witch legend would never have been established.
メッセージボトル。
The message bottle.
はい、
Yes,
空の瓶に手紙を封印し海に投じるという不特定対象への通信方法です。
a form of communication to an unspecified target by throwing an empty bottle with a letter sealed inside into the sea.
無人島から SOS を発信するというのが有名ですが、海外の有名推理小説の影響で
It was once famous as a way of sending an SOS from a deserted island, but because of the influence of a certain prominent foreign detective novel,
自らの死後に真実を告白するという時間差的な遺書としても知られるようになりました。
it has also become known as a method of confessing the truth after one's own death, like a time-delayed will.
六軒島メッセージボトル事件はまさにこの後者だったのです。
The case of the Rokunjima message bottle was certainly one of the latter.
近くの島の漁師が拾っていたというやつですね。
So this is the thing everyone says a fisherman on a nearby island picked up.
さようです。
Correct.
式根島の若い漁師が手紙入りのワインボトルを拾っていたことが分かったのです。
We learned that a young fisherman on Shinkanjima picked up a wine bottle with a letter in it.
この若い漁師は興味本位からそれをたまたま保管していました。
The young fisherman kept it just out of curiosity.
それが後ろ宮蔵書で六軒島が世界的注目を浴びたため公表したというのです。
Then, because Rokunjima had fallen under the world's attention due to the Ushiromiya library, he announced his discovery.
その漁師による捏造の可能性は？
Is there any chance it was a fabrication made by the fisherman?
もちろんその可能性も否定できませんでした。
Hello, Antonio. Welcome to the stream.
Of course, we weren't able to deny that possibility.
ワインボトル内のノート片には後ろ宮家のとある人物の署名がされていました。
The scraps of paper in the wine bottle were signed by a certain member of the Ushiromiya family,
後ろ宮マリアという少女です。
a girl named Ushiromiya Maria.
How? No, wait a minute. Hello, T. Welcome to the stream. How is that fucking possible? Maria died before the end of episode 3, and this is the future of episode 3. Wait, what? Wait,
し
huh?
かし彼女の遺品の肉質から別人の筆跡であることが確認されました。
Okay, so someone forged it. Okay. There is no way it could be Maria then. Oh, thank you for coming. Well, thank you for coming, Antonio. I really appreciate that. Coming into the chat. And hello, T. And hello, Beatrice Ushiromiya. Welcome to the stream. So, okay, so... But wait a minute. Okay. Is the jawbone thing a forgery? I really hope that's a forgery too. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, so it's faked.
別人の筆跡？
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. And I think the microphone is picking up too much. I don't know why it is though. It's picking up too much into the red. I don't want my microphone signal going into the red truth here. Okay. What the? A different person's handwriting?
さようです。
Correct.
少なくとも少女より達筆で年齢のある人物によって書かれたことは疑いようがないでしょう。
At the very least, I believe there could be no doubt it was written by a person more skilled at writing and of a greater age than her.
彼女の名を語った何者かが執筆した可能性が極めて高かったのです。
There's a very high likelihood that someone faked her name when they wrote it.
It's gotta be Eva then.
よって、この時点ではノート編の内容の信憑性は薄いと考えられました。
It's gotta be Eva. She was the only one left in episode 3. It's gotta be her.
Therefore, at that point in time, the contents of those scraps of paper were thought to have a very low credibility.
However, later on it was confirmed that a similar message bottle had been recovered from the nearby ocean on the day of the accident by the police in search of the lost articles, and this caused a sensation.
警察は現場の状況とボトルの封印状況から捏造の可能性は低く、
It seems that due to evidence from the surrounding area and the fact that the bottle had been sealed,
事故直前の数日以内に投棄したものと判断したようです。
the police had decided that its likelihood of being a fabrication was low, and that it had been abandoned no earlier than a few days before the accident.
また双方の筆跡は一致しました。
But Sakutarou is younger than Maria. That wouldn't match up with what he said. Beatrice Uchiramiya in the chat.
And the handwriting for both matched.
これにより、漁師の発見したノート兵の信憑性が増すこととなりました。
This caused the credibility of the scraps of paper discovered by fishermen to rise.
メッセージボトルの内容については、週刊誌などが繰り返し報道しているようですが、説明がいりますかな?
It seems magazines and the like have reported on the contents of that message bottle repeatedly. But would you like an explanation?
いいえ、
No.
一応知っていますので。
I know about it more or less. Come on! I want to hear what he says. Fucking hell. Many scraps of paper have been stuffed into both of the wine bottles. It was an extensive notebook, written by someone calling themselves Uchiramiya Maria, but who wasn't Maria, and which told of the events starting the day before the accident and up until the day of the accident in a diary-like way. And its contents had been the beginning of the witch's legend serial murder incident. Oh no, Ji-chan, don't say things like that. No. As well as the Golden Witch Beatrice's puzzle.
この奇妙な日記風式には、台風で島に釘付けにされた後宮家の親族たちが、
This bizarre diary-style notebook described how the Uchiramiya family members, nailed down on the island by the
魔女
typhoon,
復活の儀式に巻き込まれ、次々に不可解な方法で殺されていく様子が記されていました。
were caught up in a ceremony for the resurrection of a witch, and killed one by one in inexplicable ways.
そして最後に、黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェが蘇り、すべてを黄金鏡に飲み込む。
You guys are breaking my brain in the chat there. Oh my god, jeez. Hi, you guys.
And in the end, the Golden Witch Beatrice revived, and everything was flung into the Golden Land.
まるで、それこそが当日の全容であるかのように記されていました。
It was written almost as though it was a complete account of the events on those days.
また、当時の島の状況についても非常に詳しく描写されており、
Was it written by someone in the meta world? But why?
Also, it depicted the current situation on the island at the time in great detail.
後宮家に勤務したことがある元の使用人たちは間違いなく内部に詳しい人間が書いたに違いないと証言しました。
And the former servants used to work for the Ushumiya family gave testimony that it had been definitely written by a human who knew the inside details of the island.
そのおかしな幻想小説と後ろ宮蔵書以降のオカルトブーム。
So, because of a combination of the occult boom from that strange fantasy novel and the Ushumiya library,
そして結局は真相は闇の中という3つが合わさり六軒島の魔女伝説を生み出したと。
as well as the fact that the truth remains shrouded in darkness, the legend of the Rokunjima witch was born?
さようです。
Correct.
すでに10年以上が経過した事件ですが、未だに世界のオカルトマニアの関心を集めています。
More than 10 years have already passed since that case, and is still the focus of interest for occult enthusiasts across the world.
いや、むしろ時間を得てますますに神格化されたと言っていい。
No, to the contrary. You could say that it has become increasingly deified as time passes.
上陸禁止になっている六軒島に密かに上陸しようというマニアも未だに多いとか。
There are still many enthusiasts who try to secretly land on Rokunjima, even though it's prohibited.
未だ未発見のメッセージボトルがあるのではないか。
Could there be another message bottle that has still not been discovered?
そしてあの日、あの島で本当は何があったのか。
And on that day, what really happened on that island?
未だに議論はつきませんとも。
There is still much to be discussed. And as though he'd finally been remembered that he'd been going on and on and on for some time, the man took a gulp of water. His porridge was getting cold, but it seemed that the man's hunger had already been blown away.
確か漁師のノート編と警察のノート編で内容が全く違うと聞きましたが。
I'm pretty sure that I heard the fisherman's scraps of paper and the police scraps of paper had completely different contents.
さようです。
Correct.
このせいで六軒島ミステリーはさらに面白みが増したのです。
What? Wait, what? 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 Wait, what? What the fuck? Oh my god. Every time Battler and Beatrice go through a game, I bet a new message bottle appears. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. So the island has been like sealed off in like it's been closed off into its own separate dimensional space from the rest of reality. So it's actually a completely different situation from Higurashi. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. So the island is like now cut off from the rest of reality. And as Beatrice and Battler repeat the games, every single time a new message bottle is born. So that, like, because it's like a Schrodinger's cat box, so every single time it's simultaneously true and false. Until, oh my god. Oh my god. So I bet after episode 4, they're gonna find a brand new message bottle. Oh my god. Well, only 2 so far. They probably still have to wait to find another one. Message bottles, probably take time to be found, I think. PDI.
Peekaboo, I don't know which one, but I am going to find it if I have to scour the entire ocean 5 times over. I'll tell you that much. G-chan! I'm so, oh my god, G-chan! Oh, yes, 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 all of the bottles, yes, all of them! Yes, yes, yes! Oh my god! Okay, let's continue with the story. Wait.
Correct. Due to that, interest in the Rokonjima mystery increased even further.
2つのボトルの中身はどちらも事故前日から当日までを記した日記風の式です。
Inside both bottles were diary-style notebooks on which was written an account from the day before the accident until the day of the accident.
しかしその内容は共に前日から当日を記した内容であり、にもかかわらず内容は全く異なったのです。
However, while both of their contents described the same 2-day period,
They were completely different!
まるでどちらかが真実で、どちらかが虚偽のように。
it was as though one was the truth and one was a lie.
Or, they are both simultaneously truth and lies until the Schrodinger's cat box resolves itself.
あるいは両方とも虚偽なのかもしれない。
Or perhaps both were lies.
しかし始まりと終わりだけは一致するのです。
In any event, the beginnings and endings alone matched each other.
始まりは親族たち18人は台風で島に閉じ込められた。
In the beginning, the 18 people, including the relatives, are sealed up on the island by the typhoon.
そして終わりは全員が死に黄金の魔女がよみがえり、
And in
す
the
べては黄金鏡に飲み込まれる。
and in the ending, everyone dies, the Golden Witch is revived, and everything is flung into the Golden Land.
Okay, so they haven't found the bottle for episode 3 yet. Interesting. They haven't found the bottle for episode 3. Okay.
The contents of both message bottles wrote about the events of the day before the accident and the day of the accident. But the details were completely different. Both diaries outline a serial murder following the epitaph of the witch, but the order of the sacrifices, the ways they died, and even the tale of the 2 days were different. However, in both, everyone died in the end and the witch revived, making for the same general plot.
あの島で何があったのか。唯一の生存者である後宮エバ氏が沈黙していた以上。
Because the only survivor, Monsieur Shiromiya Eva, has remained silent about what actually happened on the island.
あの2日間の出来事は全てが闇の中です。
The events of that entire 2-day period are shrouded in darkness.
この2つの日記はその闇を埋める仮説をこともあろうか2つも提示してみせたのです。
These 2 diaries presented a full 2 theories to wipe away that darkness.
どちらの日記でも2日間を説明できる。
Those 2 days could be explained with either of those 2 diaries.
しかしどちらが正しいのか、あるいは正しいことが含まれているのかさえわからないのです。
However, we don't know which is correct, or even if there's anything correct contained within them.
Well, obviously they're both not true for you guys, because Eva is alive and she died in both of them. Jeez.
Schrodinger's cat box. If it isn't denied, even a mixture of truth and fiction can be the truth. Through the media, these scraps of paper had of course been shown to Eva as well. But in the end, she never broke her silence. I wonder why.
誰が何のためにメッセージボトルを
Who sent those message bottles? And why?
事件10周年特集を組んだ雑誌が以前大々的に取り上げたでしょう。
Earlier, in the special issue for the crime's 10th anniversary, a certain magazine took that topic up for discussion in a grand manner, didn't they?
あの仮説が今日では最も支持を集めているようです。
That theory seems to be the one garnering the most support lately.
しかし面白みには欠ける。
But it is rather dull.
あの島であの日何が起こったのか、
What happened on that island on that day?
それを考えるのがウィッチハントの醍醐味なのですな。
Considering this question is the true charm of the Witch Hunt translation group.
ウィッチハント
The Witch Hunt. If I had a group that translated things, I think I would call it that.
ああ、ロッキン島ウィッチハントとはこの事件の真相をオカルトの側面から説明しようと試みるマニアの集いのことです。
Yes, the Rokunjiba Witch Hunt is the name of a group of enthusiasts who try to explain the truth of their crime from an occult perspective.
Oh my god, Oe. She just said, okay, so about the witch hunt guys, Ryukashi named them after the translation group. Are you fucking serious? Oh my god. That is like the highest honor. Oh my god. Holy fuck. Oh my god. Whoa. Oh my god. That is amazing.
後宮蔵書から謎の2日間、そして黄金の魔女の伝説など、ロッケン島に関わる謎は今でもマニアの間で盛んに議論されているのです。
Discussion of the mysteries that surround Rokunjima, from the Ushinomiya library to the mysterious 2-day period to the legend of the Golden Witch, is flourishing today, even today among enthusiasts.
10周年の時にはニューヨークで国際コンベンションも開かれました。
For the 10-year anniversary, an international convention was held in New York.
私も日本の代表として参加してきましてね。
I also participated as a representative of Japan.
海外の熱心なウィッチハンターと様々な交流をしてきましたよ。
This is like, how many layers of meta are we on right now? Seriously, at least 4. At least 4 or 5.
I was able to intermingle with zealous overseas witch hunters in many ways.
海外では魔女はとても人気のあるカテゴリーでしてね。
Witches are a very popular category overseas.
参加者の年齢幅も下は小学生から上は著名な文化人まで実に幅広い。
Hell yeah, New York, peekaboo, that's right. Jeez. Both my parents are from New York, so I guess I'm an honorary New Yorker. I've been a lot there. Oh, jeez.
The age span of the participants stretched from elementary schoolers at the bottom all the way to famous cultural figures at the top.
日本でも近年ようやく
Even in Japan in recent years there was finally...
You probably don't need any more explanation, but he is one of the most famous Rokunjima witch hunters in Japan. No, James, no, James. Zen Zen Davida, it's magic, it's magic. I refuse to believe. It's definitely magic. I'm just a Yankee. Oh, geez. Even though I didn't ask anything more, he kept continuing on excitedly all by himself. As I swirled the thin film of my potage with my spoon, I shrugged my shoulders and sighed. Looks like researching about the message bottle really was a waste of time. No, if there's one thing I've found, it's that the notebook supposedly written by Maria One-chan was actually written by a different person faking her name. And that person wrote up an occult legend on their own, put it into the bottle as though it was the truth,
and threw it into the sea. I have a question. Why would they go to all of the trouble of writing so much in order to prepare a suspicious letter like that? With this message bottle, there'd be no guarantee that it'd ever pass into anyone's hands. If their luck had been bad, it could have sunk into the ocean, never to be seen by anyone. And even if someone had picked it up, they might have not cared about it and thrown it away. Why would they entrust their confession of the truth to the sea with such an uncertain method? And why would they write up multiple differing tales? If there had been one message bottle, claiming that its story was the truth might be reckless, but not impossible. However, because there were two, that made both of them doubtful. If someone was plotting to make out those 2 days to be the work of a witch, then they really did go one step too far. And because there were two, it suggested that an undiscovered third one, or possibly even more, might exist. In other words, the two different contents makes both of them harder and easier and harder to swallow. But despite that, the contents of both matched in that they told of a witch in a tale. So, is that the main point the writer wanted to get across to us? It seemed to me that the only possible explanation is that someone who wanted to give rise to an illusion of a witch carried out this crime for their own enjoyment. However, the 17 people other than Aunt Eva lost their lives, and a vast wealth, or maybe even 10 tons of gold, had moved around secretly in the darkness. It doesn't feel right, for a confession occurring after all that, to bring up this illusion of the witch. Even if we ignore the magazine's theories, it's very doubtful that the message bottle really was a diary. After all, the amount of writing was massive. It's hard to imagine that someone actually caught up in the middle of a serial murder like that would be able to calmly write it down. In that case, it's probably more realistic that this diary was written slowly over a long period of time, up until the day prior to the accident. In that case, would it mean that everything on Rokonjima was a planned crime, with everything prepared for over a long stretch of time? The fact that Aunt Eva left this world without saying anything is infuriating. She definitely said it on her deathbed. She definitely said that her reason for not telling me the truth was because it was her best way of harassing me. Yeah, by now it's painfully obvious. Of all the things Aunt Eva did to harass me, this was probably the last and the greatest. But thinking of it this way, it's pretty doubtful that Aunt Eva is the true culprit. Of course, that's not because the handwriting on the message bottle was different from Aunt Eva's, or anything like that. It's because in both tales that were discovered, Aunt Eva was included among the victims. Exactly! Exactly what I just said, Angie! If the writer of that diary was the culprit, maybe Aunt Eva was also one of the targets to be killed. Maybe Aunt Eva survived because something went wrong. Because I hated Aunt Eva, I came to believe that she had to be the culprit. But the existence of that message bottle makes me suspect that the mastermind is a far more profound and unknown person than her. Interesting. I looked at the clock. I've heard more than enough. It's time. As he continued to speak fervently, I suggested that I wanted to bring this discussion to a close. He seemed to be aware that he'd gotten excited and talked too much, so he quickly accepted this.
今日は本当にありがとうございました。
Thank you very much for today.
貴重なお話が聞けたと思います。
I believe I've heard something truly valuable.
いえいえ。
No, no.
ウィッチハントの新しい仲間に若いお嬢さんを迎えできて本当に楽しかったです。
It was truly fun to be able to welcome a young lady as a new friend of the witch hunt.
今日は歌詞を変えてしまったのでお見せできなかった貴重な資料がいくつもあります。
I have many precious materials that I couldn't show you because of this change to a different venue from the usual.
次の機会の時にはぜひそれをお見せしましょう。
I would be glad to show you them at the next chance we get.
ありがとう先生。
Thank you, Professor.
最後に聞いてもいいですか？
Could I ask one more thing?
はい、何でしょうか。
Yes, what is it?
先生はどうして魔女に、いえ、神秘学や悪魔学に興味を？
Professor, why are you interested in witches? No, in occultism and demonology.
それを言われると恥ずかしい。
Well, that is somewhat embarrassing.
不思議な力が使えたなら意地悪なガキ大将にも負けないのに。
A daydream I had in my childhood, that if I could use a mysterious power, I could take on even the biggest of bullies.
という子供の頃の妄想がそのままライフワークになってしまっただけです。
Went on to become my life's work.
未知なる力への憧れというプリミティブな願望は今も昔も普遍的ですからな。
After all, the primitive desire of admiring unknown power is as universal today as it ever was in the past.
先生はなれるものなら魔女になりたいですか？
Professor, if you could do it, would you want to become a witch?
思うがままに魔法を使ってみたいという夢を今も？
Do you still dream of being able to use magic at will?
もちろんですとも。
But of course. Yeah, me too. Seriously, are you kidding me? That'd be freaking awesome.
この年になりそういうものが実在しないと理屈では分かっていても
Even though at this age, I understand logically that such a thing couldn't exist.
それでもなお空を飛んでみたい、鉄靴を黄金に変えてみたいという子供のような夢は忘れられずにいます。
I could not forget my childlike dreams, just as flying in the sky and turning scrap iron into gold.
学生たちにはどうか内密に。
If you would, please keep this a secret from my students.
私が実は魔女だと言ったら
If I told you that I was a real witch,
お信じになります？
would you believe it? Yep, Angie was christened the witch of the end here, so officially by Bernie Burns.
女は魔女であるというのが私のささやかな女性経験からの持論です。
My pet theory from my few experiences with women is that they are all witches. Damn. Angie snorted at the old professor, who must have been an earnest scholar with barely any experience with women.
そうそう。
Yeah.
最後にもう一つだけ質問を。
And one final question.
先生はメッセージボトルの実物をご覧になったことは？
Professor, have you seen the original message bottle itself?
ありますとも。
I have indeed.
では、その筆跡についてもお詳しいですか？
In that case, do you know that handwriting well?
もちろん。
Of course.
その道の専門家ではありませんが、メッセージボトルの筆跡に関してだけは日本で最も詳しいと自負していますとも。
I am not a specialist in that area, but at least when it comes to the handwriting of the message bottle, I am proud to be the most knowledgeable in Japan. At that point, Angie set a book on the desk with a thud.
これは
And this is...
初めて見るものです。
I have never seen it before.
She wants him to compare it to Mario's real handwriting.
I see. He prided himself on his thorough knowledge of all literature related to Rokonjima, and he looked bewildered at this binding that he hadn't seen before. Ignoring him, Angie silently flipped through the pages, opened to one of them, and showed him. On that page was a handwritten paragraph beginning with, "To my beloved witch apprentice." And at the end, there was a signature in katakana that said, Beatrice.
それは
This is... The instant he glanced at it, his face went pale. She knew the answer before asking, but Angie asked it aloud anyway.
このページに記されている文章の筆跡はメッセージボトルの筆跡と一致しますか？
Does the handwriting in the paragraph on this page match the handwriting in the message bottle?
いや持ち帰って詳しく調べないことには
Well, I must take this home and investigate more.
失礼だがこの本は一体
Pardon me for asking, but what in the world is this book?
どこに
Where did you get it? The man stretched out his hand, but Angie pulled it back, as though telling him not to touch it with his filthy hands.
ありがとう。
Thank you.
その反応だけで結構です。
Just that reaction is all I need.
今日はありがとうございました。
Thank you very much for today.
これ、お約束の謝礼です。
Here's the reward I promised. As she stood up, clutching Maria's diary, Angie carelessly tossed a wad of 10,000 yen notes wrapped with a strip of paper onto the table. As Angie turned it back to him and made to leave, the man raised his voice as though clinging to her. But Angie didn't stop walking.
お願いだ
I beg you!
その本は一体
What in the world is that book?
謝礼はいらないその本を見せてくれ
I don't need a reward. Show me that book.
私とあなたはウィッチハントの同志だけど、求める深さが違うみたい。
Damn, Angie. Both you and I are in the witch hunt, but it looks like we aren't pursuing it at the same level.
あなたが楽しんでるのは猫箱の外側。
You're entertaining yourself with the outside of the cat box.
そして私が知りたいのは猫箱の内側。
And what I want to know about is the inside of the cat box.
そしてこの一冊はその猫箱を開く鍵ね。
And this book is the key to opening it.
あなたには過ぎてるわ。
It's too good for you.
じゃあね。
Well then,
Goodbye, gentlemen. Have a nice day.
goodbye, gentlemen. Have a nice day.
待ってくれ
She loves to speak in English. Jeez. Angie!
Please wait!
すまねえさん
Super down! Oh my god, jeez. His voice didn't reach her. She had already joined up with Amakusa and gone into the car. Jeez.
収穫はありましたか
Did you find anything? Okay, Amakusa, I will be right back. Give me like maybe 2 or 3 minutes. I'm just going to get some soda. I love it when Angie speaks English like that. It's very cute. It's like Okay, I'm back. Also, one thing I want to know. I just realized, why is Beatrice writing the friggin' things? And I think I just came up with a reason. Beatrice is writing those message bottles for the same reason that she's basically told us before. Magic in this world only seems to work if people believe in it. Right, because if humans don't believe in magic, then they have anti-magic resistance. But if the legend is spread around, and the more mysterious it gets, and the more people believe, like all the witch hunt people and stuff like that, and everybody knows Rokonjima is like a witch island and everything, wouldn't that mean that she gains power? But then, so I wonder. Hello, Nagels. Welcome to the stream. So I wonder, is she trying to do that at the end of each game, so she can gain more and more power, and maybe enough to challenge Lambda, to eventually stop everything, and get her freedom back? I wonder if that's some kind of ace in the hole that she's doing. Because she gains power when people believe in the magic. That's just a theory I have. I just hope that it's serving some kind of good purpose for her. But why is she faking them under Maria's name? Is it because of her, like, is it because of her love of Maria as an apprentice of hers? Oh, I love seeing the relationship between Beatrice and Maria. I think that is so kind of adorable, and it just makes the scene in episode 3 so heartbreaking. When she was forced to kill her, like, oh god, I just, ugh. That was, like, that is even more heartbreaking in retrospect. I just, ugh. I really need Maria to live through this, you guys. I don't care how, I just need Maria to live through this. She's been through too much. If she doesn't, I'm going to cry so hard, seriously. I just want everybody to live. I just need Battler to help everybody out. Oh, God. So, yeah, because we know the way magic works in this world is that the more people believe in it, the stronger it is. So I think she's trying to do it to gain power. And I don't know the exact reason, but that theory that I just said is a possible reason. Because we're now knowing that Beatrice wrote the message bottles, and it makes sense because she took a long time to write them, and she could do it at her own leisure. And she is someone who would be able to observe everything going on. Alright, back to the story. Did you find anything?
最後の最後にね。
Only at the very end.
やっぱりそうだった。
I was right.
メッセージボトルを記したのはベアトリーチェ本人だった。
The one who wrote the message bottles was Beatrice herself.
そいつはクールだ。
Cool.
魔女は実在するで決着で
So, you've concluded that the witch actually exists.
さあね。
Who knows?
寝ていい？
Mind if I sleep?
あのおしゃべり教授。きっと講義では自分の世界に入っちゃって寝ちゃう子続出だと思うわ。
I'll bet that talkative professor gets lost in his own little world in lectures and makes lots of kids fall asleep.
どうぞどうぞお休みを。
Please go ahead, take a rest.
しかしうまくいくもんね。
Still, that went really well.
あいつ私のこと スマデラだと最後まで信じてたわ。
That guy believed I was a Sumadera until the very end. Interesting. Oh my god. So that's why he said that. I was wondering what was going on. The Sumadera family had set up a web beforehand around any people Angie might try to contact. They had offered a reward to anyone who could take Ushirimiya Angie into custody if she appeared. Angie had foreseen that and had snatched it away. She called herself Sumadera, and after cleverly tricking the man by saying her own subordinates would set up an ambush, so we didn't need to worry about it, she had taken him outside. So, when the Sumadera family pursuers reached the professor's house, there was no longer anyone there.
家人の話では午前中にスマデラを名乗る若い男女が訪れ
According to the family, a young man and woman calling themselves Sumadera visited this morning,
教授を連れ出したきりまだ帰宅しないそうです
took the professor out with them, and still have not returned.
裏をかかれた可能性が
Oh, I'm sorry, this is not him, this is someone else. Here's a chance we were outmaneuvered.
いけない子ね、エンジェちゃんは。
Hello, Kasumi. Oh god.
Whew, what a bad child, Angie-chan.
そういう悪知恵、姉さんの血なのかしらね。
I wonder if that craftiness is from Naison's blood.
あんなに名乗るのは嫌だと言ってたスマデラの名を気安く名乗ってくれちゃうなんて。
Hello, Midnight Blitz. Welcome to the stream.
To think that she'd casually take on the name Sumadera, even after saying she'd hate to go by it so often.
そのうち教授もお戻りになるだろうさ。
The professor should be returning soon.
そしたらソチャでも振る舞わないとね。
When he does, maybe we must serve him some tea.
は
Yes,
了解しました
understood.
私を手玉に取ったつもりかしら。
I wonder if she thinks she's leading me around by the nose.
やんちゃな子なんだから。
What a naughty child.
With a demonic look on her face, Kasumi violently stamped her heel. I'll teach you about my magic of origins. Oh, this is Maria.
Beatrice, you're a coffee person too? I agree. I don't really like tea that much.
I love coffee. Oh, God, I love coffee. I just had a double shot espresso. Oh, my God, and I keep saying espresso as espresso because I grew up playing Donkey Kong Country. And I played Donkey Kong Country a lot before I ever had my first coffee. So thank you, Donkey Kong Country. I'm still gonna mispronounce that word forever for my entire life. Fucking hell. No, I taught you before, right? And you used it before. Did you forget? You were also a witch apprentice, Angie, with your name entered into the Maria Sorcière, weren't you?
私も魔女に加えてもらったんだっけ。
I was also included among the witches, wasn't I? I like it both iced and hot, Beatrice. I love medium roast with a lot of milk. I love coffee with a bunch of milk. Cinnamon flavors, chocolate flavors. Yes. All kinds of coffee. Frappuccino. Cappuccino. Yes, all the coffees. As long as it's got a ton of milk.
But no sugar. I don't like sugar.
I closed Maria's diary and flopped down on a very high-class looking bed. I'd slept deeply for a long time in the car, so it took longer than usual for drowsiness to set in, and I read the diary as I waited. This was a super expensive hotel in the city. Since it was often used by the rich and the famous, they were very big on confidentiality. That made it very convenient for Angie to escape her pursuers. The idea that renegades should spend their nights hiding in cheap hotels is a commoner's way of thinking. To Angie, who possessed all the wealth of the Ushirmiya family, renegade life was comfortable indeed. Of course, even though he was a guard, Amakusa was a man and therefore in a separate room. Angie used the bedroom of the suite, and Amakusa lay on the sofa in the living room. According to Amakusa, the sofas here were more pleasant than his own beds had been recently. Interesting. Poor guy.
Can I just say, I fucking love hotels. I love hotels so fucking much. Just my favorite part of family vacations was not the places that we would go or the stuff that we would do when we got there, but the hotels and eating out twice a day with my family for the meals. I loved staying in hotels. One of my favorite things to do was to see every new hotel room, see the slight differences between the beds and like the clocks, and see how different the TV was in different states and things like that, and to see, oh wow, so Nickelodeon is on channel blah 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 in this city, and it's not on channel this one in this city, and oh god, I really hope they have Nickelodeon in this city, because one other time they didn't, and I was bored, and this was before the internet was portable, and oh my god, and I remember bringing laptops, like, just to play computer games, and just like, oh god, I just love staying in hotels. That is one of my most cherished family memories, of staying in hotels during family vacations. Like, where we went to was mostly places that my parents wanted to see, but when we went to eat, and when we went to the hotel, that was my time. I just loved staying in and relaxing in the hotels. Oh my god, seriously, you guys. And just sleeping in a new bed and just seeing the room, and just like not wanting to get out of bed in the morning. And, you know, seeing the different Holiday Inns and things like that. And just sometimes they even had Super Nintendos inside the hotel rooms. And that to me felt like the most amazing luxury I could think. Playing video games, not at home. And this is the 90s. And this is actually in the 90s right here in the game too. So, oh, you guys. With this music, which is like just one of the most nostalgic lo-fi beats like I could possibly think of. Honestly, I love this track so much. It is just so nostalgic. I just really... I don't know. I just get super nostalgic for hotel rooms. Because I just love the idea of them. It's just really sweet to me, you know? Sorry. Getting off on tangents again. When I looked at the clock, I thought it was almost 2 in the middle of the night. I'm still not getting sleepy. I sighed deeply. At that time, even though there was no wind, I had the feeling that Maria One-chan's diary fluttered.
Then One-chan appeared. Her form was no longer the normal one I'd known. She was wearing the dress that Beatrice had given her after acknowledging her as a witch.
もう寝ないと明日が辛いよ。
If you don't get some sleep, it'll be tough tomorrow, right?
私も魔女なら
If I were a witch
魔
too,
法が使えるのよね。
I'd be able to use magic, wouldn't I?
うん、
Yeah,
使えるよ。
you can use it.
教えてあげたでしょ。
I taught you, didn't I?
使い方。
Taught you how to use it?
昔は使えたはずだよ。
And you were able to use it in the past, weren't you?
Oh, check the tips? Okay, sure.
Oh, she is so precious. Oh my god. Oh, Maria.
I really hope she lives, you guys. Even if it's as a witch, maybe especially if it's as a witch. I really hope she lives through this, you guys. The Maria, the Witch of Origins, who will live for 1,000 years in the future. Oh, bless her. She holds the motherly magical power to give birth to a one from the Sea of Zero. At a glance, this magical power is frail, but no matter how many times you multiply zero, you never end up with anything more than zero. However, the one she gave birth to will one day surpass even the heavens. She is loyally protected by Beatrice, who understands her true worth. The two of them are members of the same alliance. That is so precious. Beatrice, why did you have to do that last time? Seriously. Oh god. That must have destroyed her. On the inside. To have to do that last time. Sorry, you guys. Oh, goddamn, I'm crying again. Jeez. And you know what? I'm just doing this to myself. I'm doing this to myself. Jeez. Professor Utsuki, a professor of a certain college, well known as an authority on the subject of Western folklore. He's also famous for his hobby, researching the Rokunjima witch legend as one of the witch hunters. The primary focus of the witch hunt is the pasting together of occult stories to try and make them match with the Rokunjima incident, making it much more of a mental game for dilettantes and enthusiasts of the mystical than a scientific investigation into the truth of the crime. Bless you. Bless you, Maria. Bless you.
And you were able to use it in the past, weren't you?
覚えてる
I remember.
使いたくなった
I've started wanting to use it.
寂しくなった？
Are you starting to feel lonely?
別に
Oh, wait. All I'm saying is, if you put two O's next to each other in a word, I'm going to say ooh. That's just it. That's the rule. That's how language works. If you don't want me to say ooh when you put in a word, you better not put two O's next to each other. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But if I see two O's next to each other in a word, I'm gonna say ooh. Jeez. Okay, oh wait. Jeez. She keeps thinking I call Uishi in Higurashi Luigi for some reason. Not really.
毎日枕が違うくらいのことで辛くなんてならないわ。
It's not like having a different pillow every night is that tough.
魔法の最初の一歩は寂しいからとか退屈だからとか。The first step to magic can be loneliness or boredom. そのくらいのささやかな理由でいいの。Even small reasons like that.
眠くなるまでの暇つぶしだとしても。
Even if it's just trying to kill time until you can fall asleep.
うん。Yeah! エンジがもう一度魔法のことを思い出してくれて、マリアは嬉しい。I'm glad you remembered about magic one more time.
It's been quite a long time since I last used magic. You are not being annoying, OA. You are fully free to criticize me. In fact, it brings up discussion. So seriously. It's totally fine, OA. Seriously. 100% fine. I am rarely serious. Except when I'm crying. It's been quite a long time since I last used magic. At one point with Mario One-chan's introduction, I touched a corner of it and opened the door a tiny bit. It's okay, oh wait, it's okay, it's okay. It's seriously okay. Either way, it's fine. Either way, it's fine. It's fine, oh wait, it's fine. It's totally fine either way. So, I should still remember that sensation.
今のエンジェはかなり魔法の力が衰えてる。Right now, your magical power has declined significantly, Angie. 基本に忠実じゃないと難しいよ。If you don't devote yourself to the basics, it'll be hard, okay?
Sure.
四方を確認。
Checking all directions.
静かな空間を確保。
Securing a quiet space.
天草さんは What about Amakusa-san?
寝てるわ。
He's sleeping. After opening the door to the living room a crack, I could see the blanket caterpillar on the sofa roll up over in its sleep.
今のエンジェの弱い魔力では半魔法力の影響を受けすぎる。With your magical strength as weak as it is now, the anti-magic power is affecting you too much. 人の姿だけじゃない。Not just the sight of people. 声も音も気配さえもエンジェの魔法の邪魔をする。But voices, sounds, and even the presence of people get in the way of your magic. それらを完璧に立って。Sever those completely. 古代魔術師たちがアトリエを閉ざして孤独を守ったように。Like how ancient magicians shut themselves up in ateliers to preserve their isolation.
覚えてるわ。
I remember.
人間の存在自体が魔法を妨げる。
The very existence of humans blocks magic.
故に人に魔法を見せるということそのものがとても高位な魔女の証だったわね。
Therefore, the very act of showing magic to people is the sign of a high-level witch. Obtain a quiet space for yourself alone. That should be enough to prepare a space to use magic.
次によりしろ。
Next is the vessel.
今のエンジェには自転車の補助輪、いえ、チェーンくらい大事。
Right now, it's important for your bike to act at least half training wheels. No? A chain.
これは当然無理よね。
This is, of course, impossible. Ange rubbed her own head. She wore hair accessories there, with pink gems attached. They felt a little childish for Ange, but she never took them off. Not even for a single day.
うん。
Yeah,
今のエンジェにはとても無理。
it really will be impossible for you now, Angie.
あの日から一日も休むことなく修行していたなら、
If you practiced every single day since then,
あるいは今頃は呼び出すことができたかもしれないね。
you might have gained the ability to summon with that by now.
Interesting.
今から修行したらどのくらいかかるの？
If I were to start training now, how long would it take?
魔女の修行は幼き日の1年が老いの10年と同じ価値があると言われてる。
It's sad that a year of magical training for a child is worth 10 years for an old person.
相当の覚悟がいるよ。
You need a lot of determination. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Okay, enough of that.
それこそ後ろ宮金蔵くらいに？
You mean like Ushirmiya Kinzo?
ピアノもバイオリンも魔法も幼い頃からの英才教育が大事なのね。
So, just like the piano and the violin, getting a special education from a young age is huge when it comes to magic.
今のエンジェは初めて魔法を使えた時よりもその力が落ちている。
As you are now, your power has weakened since the time you were first able to use magic, Angie.
無理をしないで基本に忠実に。
Don't overdo it and devote yourself to the basics.
After stubbornly rubbing those things on my head one more time, I gave up. Then, I started fishing through the knapsack, looking for anything that might make a good vessel.
これならよりしろにはぴったりじゃない？
Shouldn't this be a perfect vessel?
懐かしい。
It's been a long time. Yes.
それならば今のエンジェでも召喚できると思うよ。
With this, I think even you should be able to perform as summons as you are now.
それには今主がいない。
And they have new master now.
エンジェが新しい主になるのも可能なはず。
It should be possible for you to become their new master, Angie.
What is she talking about? Among the things that looked like good vessels, I took the one I thought most might possess the strongest magical power and set it on the side table near the bed with a clatter. It was a shady-looking stake-shaped weapon with an occult design. What? How did she get that? It was one of the 7 stakes of purgatory, which the witch used to offer sacrifices? When the police had been searching the family's possessions, they had collected a large amount of junk. After the investigation had finished, these had been politely returned to the Ushirmiya family. Finding something that I've seen in pictures of Maria's diary, I took it home with me. Oh my god. Does she have all 7? Or just 1?
煉獄の七杭はもともと7本で一揃いだった。
Oh, here we go.
Originally, there were 7 stakes of purgatory.
気の毒にね。
How pitiful.
今はもう彼女1本だけ。
No, she's the only one left.
One-chan smiled, looking lonely. I pulled another book out of the knapsack. This was also old-fashioned, and you could tell that it was an occult book just by looking. But its contents were plain. It was one of Maria Onechan's elaborate notebooks. This wasn't a diary. This was a grimoire, which she had written as a witch. The 7 Stakes of Purgatory are Beatrice's furniture, created by her and employed only for her sake. But since Beatrice is also a witch of Mariage Social, they could be employed by Maria, a witch of the same alliance. Okay, that's where the title comes in. For that reason, the method of summoning 7 Stakes of Purgatory and how to handle them was written about in great detail in Maria Onechan's grimoire. And, as another person with their name registered in that alliance, I was also permitted to employ them.
この杭は7姉妹の誰?
Which of the 7 sisters is the stake?
マリアの魔導書に彼女らの特徴がよく記されてるよ。Their characteristics are written about well in my grimoire. 7杭の姉妹は名前を間違えられることをとても嫌う。The sisters of the 7 Stakes really hate it when you get their names wrong. 召喚する前によく彼女らの名前を思い出して。Remember their names well before summoning them.
A packed page told us the 7 Stakes of Purgatory. It described the 7 sisters in great detail. Yes, I think I memorized almost this entire page once in the past. The more I read it, the more I start to remember. By the pictures and characteristics written on the grimoire, I could tell that the stake in my hand was Mammon's stake. Hello, Zia-san. Welcome to the stream. In the past, I hadn't had any stakes, so I'd summoned them without any vessel. So, this was the first time I'd clearly seen any of the 7 stakes, let alone Mammon.
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 五女。
The 5th sister.
7つの大罪の強欲を司る。
Controls the deadly sin of greed.
すごい子よね。
An incredible kid.
強欲は向上心、上昇志向、生きる強さなども司る。Greed also controls aspirations, the desire to improve oneself, and the strength to live. 決して悪い意味だけではないんだよ。It definitely doesn't mean only bad things. 口は悪いけど、とても頑張り屋さんな子だし。She's rude, but she's a girl who really tries hard.
そうね。
I see.
欲がないってことは、つまり生きてる理由がないってことだし。
You could say that without desire, there's no reason to live. For a while, I heightened my concentration and digested the information that was written about Mammon. The more the summoner knows about the target that's being summoned, the better. Knowledge is connected to magical power. I began to fill my head with knowledge about Mammon, raising a necessary amount of magical power for his summoning.
魔導書ってちょっとだけ面白いわね。
Grimoires can be a bit interesting.
下手くそな小説を読むよりよっぽど面白いかもしれない。
This might be a much better read than some lame novel.
なんだか懐かしい気持ちになるわ。
It really takes me back.
魔導書はただ文字を読み取るだけじゃなく、行間から世界を膨らませたり。For a grimoire, it is demanded not only they understand the letters, but they can fill up the world with the space between the lines. 挿絵から世界を生み出したりと、様々な想像を要求されるの。Giving birth to a world from the pictures and creating things in various ways. 生み出す力。The power to give birth to something. これを持つエンジェになら、どんな本よりも魔導書は面白いはずだよ。For someone who has that, such as you, a grimoire should be more interesting than any book. エンジェになら理解できるってマリアはずっと知ってたもの。 I've always known that you'd be able to understand that.
マモンの知識、これで十分だと思うわ。
That should be enough knowledge of Mammon for now. Yes.
だいたい蘇った。
I've remembered it, more or less.
やってみる。
I'll give it a try.
しっかりね。
Take care.
いざという時に備えて私の護符を。
In case the worst happens, here's my talisman.
今の君は同盟の条約に守られてない。
The Treaty of the Alliance won't protect you right now.
マモンは少し喧嘩っ早いところがある子。
That Mammon is a bit of a quick trigger.
あるいはまだ恨んでるかも。
Ah, she may still bear a grudge.
注意して。
Be careful.
Yes.
身につけることにする。
I'll wear it. The 7 stakes of purgatory, as furniture used to make sacrifices for a ceremony, were treated as beings inferior even to weapons. But that was only when compared to other demons. To humans, furniture is something to be feared. I fished through the knapsack again, took out a bracelet charm with a scorpion medal that I've gotten from Maria One-chan long ago, and put it on my arm. In the past, I hadn't needed something like this, but I need insurance.
大丈夫。
It's okay.
それにはまだ十分な魔法防御が備わってる。
That has already been fitted with the required amount of magical defense.
それを身につけている限り絶対に大丈夫。
Oh, jeez.
As long as you wear that, you'll definitely be fine.
Maria One-chan's magic power, which had been specially put into this charm, had been enough to earn even Beatrice's admiration. While it may have looked like something cheap to a human who couldn't understand magic, its magical worth was incalculable. Come, arise.
罪を許しなさい。
Forgive the sin.
煉獄の七悔いが一つ。
One of the 7 stakes of purgatory.
強欲のマモン。
Mammon of greed. I focused my mind. I made the magic-repelling toxin that filled my body 0. Imagine an untainted, vast space. Doubts and common sense all resist magic. Make the resistance 0 and erase that burden on the magical power. Inside my head was the image of a vast space. It was a nighttime world when I floated in the air, and the neon stars over the ground sparkled. A world where the stars that should have covered the sky were wiped away by the light from below that covered the ground. In a world of a vast night sky with no obstructions, I imagined the wind blowing through at will. At that time, in a room where there shouldn't have been any wind, the free nighttime wind kicked up a cyclone. That long-forgotten sensation raced through my entire body. It was the unique feeling of exultation that comes from using magic. Damn, this is badass! Mammon's stake, which I held out in my hand, gradually began to make me feel a pale light, a twisting cyclone with the stake at the center. This hefty stake floated a bit in the air.
見事だよ。
Wonderful.
ブランクは君から才能を奪わなかったね。
Looks like the god in your training hasn't stolen your talent.
さあさあ、おいでなさい。
Come, arise!
罪を許しなさい。
Forgive the sin!
煉獄の七悔いが一つ。強欲のマモン。
One of the 7 stakes of purgatory. Mammon of greed.
その姿を私に見せなさい。
Show yourself to me! I imagine that Februaro, and this part isn't even taking place in the meta world. Like, could you, or even on the fucking island. This is outside of the game board. Like, look at this. Like, seriously. To deny magic, even with this outside of the game board, outside of the meta world, after I raised my hands bit by bit, lifting them higher than my head, as though I was being attracted upwards, Mammon's stake once again floated high up into the air and gradually began to shake. That shaking began to grow faster, and it burst. With a speed faster than the eye could follow, it flew around, violently rebounding off the walls of the room. That terrible sound of it dancing around threatened to make me flinch. However, I must not lose my mental concentration. She got her shield! Then the stake, which had been flying around at an incredible speed, finally stopped and faced me. It was in the air, just a few centimeters away from my forehead, and held back by the defensive barrier created by the scorpion charm. It tried to break that defensive barrier, eating into it with an incredible power, but Mario Onechan's barrier wouldn't be broken so easily. It's no use. I can't break it. The stake muttered hatefully. It was probably safe to say the scorpion charm saved me. Without that, my attempt at killing time until I got sleepy would have killed my time for all eternity. When Mammon's stake realized that it was unable to gouge me, it gave up and grew docile, changing its form from that of a stake into a human. In that same old outfit that I'd never be able to walk around outside in. Yeah, seriously. Although you could say it suited her in a demonic sort of way. Is that Ange-sama? But that magical power is pretty shabby. Are you really Ange-sama? I'm trying to figure out her voice. Hold on. Tips? Oh, more tips. It's been a long time, Mammon. Have you been well? And here I was, convinced that furniture that's already fulfilled its function just gets left to rust away in a closet. Seven Sisters of Purgatory. No, it's got Leviathan here. Let me see if I could get Mammon. Come on, where's Mammon? Here she is. Here we go. Seventh quality furniture created by Beatrice. She stayed by Angie's side throughout her training period, greedily encouraging her master to be a full, true witch. A very special person, even among the Seven Sisters. Here we go. Oh, wow. Yeah, the rest of them are the same. So, what kind of a sideshow is this? You aren't going to say that you're my owner, are you?
Yes. Ange is your master.
Lady Maria. She's not dead? Wait, I thought she was just living inside. I just thought she was an imagination inside Angie's head. Did she survive as a witch? Just like Virgilia did? Oh my god, if she did, that would be so good. Did she survive as a witch just like Virgilia did? Oh my god, if that's true. Oh my god, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my god. Oh. That would be so amazing if that were true. Oh my god. I thought Maria here was just... I thought she was just an image inside of Angie's head. Oh my god. But she's really there. Virgilia survived. Oh my god. Oh, that would be amazing. Lady Maria.
これはお見苦しいところ。
How unsightly of me.
先ほどの結界はマリア教の。
Was that barrier just now yours?
Yes. 今のエンジじゃひょっとしたら君にやられてしまうかもしれないって思ったから。I thought that as she is now, Angie might have just gotten finished off by you. ご符を貸したの。I lent her a talisman.
マリア教に私の主人がエンジ様だと言われたんじゃ断りようもありません。
Well then, Beatrice, maybe it's best if the box is never opened. If they... Because that would be... I don't want anyone to die. If Lady Maria says Angie-sama is my master, I could not refuse.
エンジ様、何なりとご命令を。
Angie-sama, please, your orders.
私が必要とされるということは、新しい儀式を。
If it's me you need, you're going to perform a new ceremony.
新しい生贄を。
With new sacrifices.
もっとも、私を使いこなし、自らの手を汚す程度の覚悟が終わりならの話ですか。
Of course, that's only if you're willing to handle me yourself and get your own hands dirty.
その役割は、私はもう求めてないわ。
That role isn't something I'm asking for anymore.
昔同様に、ただ話し相手になってくれるだけで十分よ。
All you have to do is talk with me like you used to.
ええ、それがお望みでしたら。
Yes, if that is what you desire.
家具は使われてこそ家具。
Furniture is furniture because it is used.
お呼び出しいただいただけで光栄ですとも。
It is an honor just to be summoned.
エンジ様。
Angie-sama. Mammon had a slightly complicated smile on her face. She accepted her new master because Maria had told her to. But it looked like she hadn't gotten over her discontent at working for Angie with her frail magical power. Perhaps she had some other reason for hating Angie. But for now, it seems that she couldn't disobey, even if she wasn't happy about it.
それで、
So,
私は何をすれば？
what should I do?
わからない。
I don't know.
適当に賑やかにしてくれればいいわ。
Just do something lively,
昔みたいに。
like old times.
お言葉ですが、
Well, no.
多分、エンジ様がおっしゃる賑やかさとは、私たち姉妹の騒ぎのことだと思います。
This liveliness you're talking about is probably from when we sisters were all together.
私一人では難しいかと。
It may be difficult by myself.
お忘れで？
Did you forget?
そうだね。
That's right.
7姉妹はみんなが揃うと本当に賑やかだったもんね。
The seven sisters were really lively when they got together.
でも今のエンジェの魔力じゃマモンを呼び出すのが精一杯だと思う。
But with Angie's magical power now, I think summoning just Mammon is the best we can hope for. Seriously. Angie, come on. You gotta up your power level.
他の6人の悔いも紛失してる。
The stakes for the other six have been lost.
恐れながらマリア卿、
My apologies, Lady Maria.
私の悔いを経由し7姉妹に語りかけ呼び出すことは不可能ではないかと。
But maybe it would be possible to summon the seven sisters via my own stake.
私を刺激されるのでしたら、その程度の力はエンジェ様にはお持ちいただきたいところですが。
If I'm to be used, I'd hope Angie-sama has that much at least that much power, right? Mammon grinned. Apparently, she wanted me to summon the other sisters without a vessel. I see. Since she's unable to satisfy herself with being summoned alone, she's asking for the other sisters to be summoned as well. I get it. Greed. Yes, she was like this back then, wasn't she? To furniture, the times during which they are used are bliss. No matter how badly they are exploited, being used is furniture's joy. On the contrary, regardless of how nice you are to them, not being given a job is more painful than anything in their eyes. Mammon spoke in a challenging way, but she wanted me to summon the other sisters somehow and rescue them from the world of nothingness. If that's the case, all she's got to do is say so. These demon people can never just say what they mean.
エンジェ、
Angie,
無理しないで。
don't overdo it.
マモンを呼び出せただけでリハビリには十分だよ。
You need plenty of rehabilitation just from summoning Mammon.
あら、一人だけでリハビリになっちゃうの？
Oh, I'll need to rehabilitate after just one?
どうせ暇つぶしよ。
Well, I'm just killing time anyway.
いいわ、マモン。
Okay, Mammon.
乗りかかった船だわ。
I've gone this far.
呼べるところまで呼んであげる。
I'll call as many as I can.
本
Really?
当にさすがエンジェ様。
Not bad, Angie-sama.
さあさあ、早く早く。
Okay, quickly, quickly.
Apparently, even though she'd asked, Mammon hadn't really expected Angie to do this. She hopped around, badgering Angie to summon the other sisters. Summoning Mammon alone caused a considerable amount of physical and magical consumed a considerable amount of physical and magical power. It'll probably be pretty tough to do 6 more. I'm awed by the magical power of those who can summon sisters like this at will with a snap of their fingers, and who therefore reach the level where they can be called witches.
マモン、エンジェに無理をさせないで。
Mammon, don't make Angie overdo it.
エンジェはまだ本調子じゃないから。
She still isn't at her best.
え
What?
エンジェ様はみんなを召喚してくれるって言いました。
Angie-sama said she'd summon everyone.
Actually, I'd only said I'd call as many as I could. I guess that's greed for you.
無理しないで、エンジェ。
Don't overdo it, Angie.
もう今日は休んだ方がいい。
You should rest for today.
君は十分疲れてるよ。
You're tired enough.
いいわよ。
It's okay.
どうせ暇つぶし。
I'm just killing time anyway.
ばったり寝込めるくらいに疲れさせてもらうわ。
Let me get tired enough that I can just fall over asleep. This time there's no vessel. I'd have to strengthen the image from my knowledge of the grimoire and materialize them with just that. I held my hands out into the air, replaying in my head the sensation from when I'd summoned Mammon. I'm acquainted with all of the seven sisters, right? I gotta remember that time long ago when I talked with them. Once again, the power of magic began to fill me up. It left off a faint and yet distinct pale light from both of my hands.
Ange-sama,
Ange-sama?
しっかりしっかり頑張っ
Hold on. Good luck. That face is adorable.
てねえマリア卿
Hey, Lady Maria.
エンジェ様は必ずみんなを呼び出してくださいますよね
Ange-sama's definitely gonna summon everyone, right?
また七姉妹は再会できますよね
The seven sisters will get to be reunited again, right? Right?
うんきっとね
Yeah, definitely.
でもそれが今夜という保証はないよ
But there's no guarantee that it'll happen tonight.
エンジェ様ならできますって
Ange-sama can do it!
エンジェ様お願い
Please, Ange-sama!
末っ子のアスモから
Start with the youngest sister, Asmo.
アスモデウス
Asmodeus,
7女
the seventh sister.
分かった
Got it.
末っ子から順番に呼ぶわ
I'll call them in order starting from the youngest. A strand of hot sweat dripped down from my forehead. This really is going to be one hell of a burden to carry. The pale light in this space began to slowly form into the outline of a girl.
さあさあおいでなさい
Come, arise.
煉獄の七杭が一つ色欲のアスモデウス
One of the seven stakes of purgatory, Asmodeus of lust. There was no vessel. However, as I held a strong conviction that she definitely did exist there as a core, her form began to crystallize. Her outline became distinct, and the form of the youngest of the seven sisters, Asmodeus, was finally created. Asmodeus of lust, right here.
ここはどこ
Where is this?
私は生きてるの
Am I alive?
アス
Asmo!
モよかった
I'm so glad!
マモン姉さん
Mammon, son?
ここは一体
Where in the world is this?
私を呼び出したのは誰なの
Who summoned me?
エンジェ様が
Ange-sama did!
エンジェ様が私たちをみんな蘇らせてくれるって
Ange-sama said she'd revive all of us! No, I didn't.
エンジェ様ありがとう
Ange-sama, thank you!
次はベルゼを
Do bells next,
ベルゼをお願いします
please!
ベルゼブ
Beelzebub,
ブ六女
the sixth sister.
暴食のベルゼブブ
Beelzebub of gluttony.
さあさあおいでなさい
Arise! At this rate, I wonder how many I'll be able to summon. If I can't focus, this is probably it. The pale light made an outline and formed into Beelzebub.
暴食のベルゼブブここに
Bells of gluttony, right here.
ベルゼ
Belzy!
エンジェ様すごいすごい
Ange-sama, you're amazing! Incredible! Mammon and Asmodeus jumped onto Beelzebub, celebrating their reunion. I'd summoned 3 people at once. My head was throbbing. Gotta summon the next one without stopping for a break.
さあさあおいでなさい
Come, arise!
煉獄の七杭が一つ怠惰のベルフェゴール
One of the 7 stakes, Belphegor of Sloth.
怠惰のベルフェゴール
ここに
Belphegor of Sloth, right here.
なんと私がまだ必要とされるとは
To think that I would be needed again.
Oh my god.
じゃなくてまた会えて嬉しい
I'm so glad to see you again.
また7姉妹みんなが再会できるなんて
To think that the seven sisters would be able to meet again.
エンジ様本当にありがとうございます
Angie-sama, thank you so much.
この調子で次はサタンネオ
Keep it up and do Satan Nay next.
レビアネーもルシネーも
And Livia Nay and Lucy Nay.
ええ分かってるわ。
Yeah, I get it.
だからお願い、あまりうるさくしないで。
So please try not to be so loud.
4人同時は結構きつい。
Doing 4 people at the same time is pretty tough.
エンジもうそれ以上無理をしないで
Angie, don't overdo it any more than this.
これだけ久しぶりなのによく4人も召喚できたよ
You did a good job summoning even 4 of them after such a long time.
よせマモン
Stop it, Mammon.
今のエンジェ様には我らの召喚は負担を強いている
Right now, Angie-sama is being pressured with the burden of summoning us.
エンジェ様どうかご無理をなされませんよ
Angie-sama, I beg that you do not strain yourself too much.
私は嫌
No way!
エンジ様は約束したもん
Angie-sama promised.
また私たちみんなと遊んでくれるって
She said we'd all play together again. No, I...
エンジ様
Right, Angie-sama?
みんなとまた会えるって
You said everyone would meet again.
すぐに会えるって約束した
You promised that we could meet again right away.
そうね、約束したわ。
That's right. I promised.
すぐにがいつのこととは約束しなかったけど、確かに私は約束したわ。
I didn't promise anything about when, but I certainly did promise.
だから守って
So keep that promise.
じゃないと私は今日までそれを忘れていたエンジェ様を許さない
If you don't, I'll never forgive you for forgetting it until today, Angie-sama.
Oh god, she's gonna be so exhausted.
さあさあ、おいでなさい。
Come, rise.
煉獄の七杭が一つ、憤怒のサタン。
One of the 7 stinks of purgatory, Satan of wrath. My mind's getting hazy, but I'll call. Even though I'd forgotten about those days. Even though I've never thought of that time as anything but sad and lonely. Because the short time I spent with them was fun, without a doubt.
憤怒のサタン、ここに。
Satan of wrath, right here.
何やってるのよあんたたち
What the hell are you people doing?
私たちが井戸端会議をするだけでどれだけエンジェ様に負担をかけてるか分かってんの
Don't you realize how much it's burdening Angie-sama just to let us have an idle chat? Satan, who had apparently figured out the situation immediately after being summoned, cried out in a loud voice, telling her sisters off. That loud voice made my consciousness hazy again.
私たちはベアトリーチェ様より休むことを許された役目を終えた家具なのよ。
We are furniture who had been granted rest by Beatrice and whose duty has been finished.
再びお役に立てる機会を賜るどころか新しい主人の負担になるなんて、そんなの家具の直れ。
Not only are you not honored at being given another chance to be of some use, but you're putting up a burden on our new master. Oh, you're a disgrace to all furniture!
早く姿を消しなさい。
Erase yourselves right away!
サタン姉の言う通りだ。
Yes, it's like Satane says.
姿を消す。
I'll erase myself.
お前たちも姿を消せ。
You all erase yourselves too.
それがこの瞬間、一番エンジェ様のお役に立てる。
Oh, sorry.
私は嫌よ。
In this moment, that's the best way for all of us, for us to be of use to Angie-sama.
No
みん
way!
なを呼び出してもらえるまでは嫌。
Not until everyone's summoned!
私も嫌。
Same here!
お腹すいた。
I'm hungry!
じゃなくて、やっと再開したばかりなのに、もう帰るなんて嫌。
I'm hungry. I mean, I hate to leave again so soon after being reunited with you all!
わがまま言ってんじゃないわよ。
Don't be so selfish!
ほら、とっとと姿を消す。
Come on, erase yourself quickly.
ほら、アスモ、
Come on, Asmo!
さっさと消えなさい。
Disappear right now!
サタン姉さんがいじめた。
What? Satan is bullying me!
いつも末っ子からなんてずるい。
It's not fair if you always bully the youngest one!
実に賑やかね。
Yes, they really are lively.
退屈しない。
It doesn't bore me.
もう十分だよ。
That's enough.
今のエンジには限界を超えてる。
You've surpassed your limits for now, Angie.
そう。
You're right. With 5 of them summoned and messing around as they pleased, the load was far too heavy for me, with the meager magical power I had at the moment. This is it. As my consciousness went hazy, I fell over onto the bed. Have beds always felt this soft? It seemed that the sisters were still squabbling together as much as they liked. For a way to kill time until drowsiness comes to get me, this is enough. Feeling something warm and nostalgic in the sisters' liveliness, I sank into a world of deep sleep. At the entrance to my dream world, I felt Maria One-chan and Sakutarou waiting to receive me.
お疲れ様。
You worked hard.
そして頑張ったね。
And good job.
ウリュウ、
Uryu.
おかえり、エンジェ。
Welcome back, Angie.
Welcome back, huh? Then I should respond like this. I'm home. Oh, that is so sweet! That is so sweet! Oh. Angie in the future is, oh my god, this is gonna show us how she got so powerful. Oh, when she burst in to rescue Battler in the middle of the Beatrix, isn't it? That's right. Just once in the past, I underwent training in order to step into the world of witches. I accepted that the only power that could save me from those sad, painful days at St. Lucia Academy was this thing called magic. And I received Maria's introduction to the basics. Oh, thank you, Apparition. I was worried that it wouldn't fit, but there we go. There's Sakutarou.
広大な空間をイメージ。
This is a whole new chapter? Really? There was no clock or anything. It is? Oh, really? I didn't realize. Okay. Damn, I can see why episode 4 is the longest one. If so much is devoted to, you know what, Ruka? I'm gonna pace myself. Because this is my third stream in 3 days. So I'm gonna pace myself for today. The clock is for the island, I see. Okay. And I think I'm going to pause it right here. Yep. You guys are so sweet, you know that? I'm feeling a bit sleepy right now, so I don't know if you guys could tell I was reading a bit slower. I so love that Angie is getting back to all her magic, even in the future. So you guys, in 2 days, it will be Syconia. Now, I just want to tell you something about Syconia. Yeah, Zia-san, Syconia Let's Plays are unlisted. If you want to see them, you can go to the last listed episode of Syconia and go to a website. You'll have links to them all right there. If you want to see them. Okay, Zia-san? The links to all the Syconia Let's Plays are in a link in the description of the last listed one. And also you can check the Discord in my Syconia section. So let me just say, you guys, that in 2 days it will be Syconia. So 4 days from now I will continue Umineko. And there should be about 3 Syconia streams left. So after that, so probably sometime next week, we are going back to full-time Umineko until the next episode of Syconia releases. So that's going to be pretty exciting. Yeah, there's going to be probably 3 more Syconia streams. So yeah, sometime in the middle of next week, we are going to go back to full-time Umineko again. Alright, you guys? So in 2 days is Syconia, which is probably the third to last Syconia stream. And then in 4 days from now is more Umineko. Thank you, Eternal Magician. Yep, I can't wait. I want there to be that many Umineko streams, Zia-san. Honestly, if I didn't feel sleepy, I would just want to just keep on streaming Umineko forever. I love this story so much, you guys. I really do. Oh god, I love this so much. I really don't want it to stop. The fact that I'm getting to the halfway point of the story is absolutely terrifying to me. Oh my god. You guys are amazing. So until that time, 2 days for Syconia and 4 days for Umineko, I will say so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You are all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.